I mean, it's such a pleasure to sit, this evening, because this is a very important topic. Because the reason why we're gathered here is for kingdom content and how we can propagate, using it as a vehicle to propagate the agenda of God's kingdom. And we all know well, maybe not all of us know this, but the mountains of influence, the mountain of entertainment and arts and media sits slightly above every other mountain. What's your personal experience engaging this narrative, right? Whether it's from a pastoral point of view, whether it's as a person, whatever capacity, how has it been for you engaging this specific topic, which is, shaping the narrative of media, entertainment, and arts? I mean, I can begin with you, sir.
Changing the narrative in media and entertainment. Media is very huge and very big globally because it influences life. So in the kingdom of God in Nigeria, we should engage media in a way that it will touch even the least most likely person, especially using the right content, using the right media. Somebody spoke about your brother doing one kind of poster. It will not go far. So if you want to reach the least most likely person in this our society, you must use the right technology, the right media to reach them, and their lives will not remain the same.
Understanding that you post a picture, you do a video, you do a short reel, you're sending a message out there about your faith, and we have a generation that must understand that God looks at the heart, but man doesn't see the heart, man sees the appearance. So we all now have to be very intentional about what we put out there, not to live fake lives, but just to put the right content out there. We should stop trying to push darkness out to fix darkness. No, it's high time we started pushing light to displace darkness. And like what she said to in our session, unfortunately for us as pastors and believers, we do not have the luxury for anything that is not excellent. Because people will see your excellence first before they hear your excellent message.
We need to become more visionary, more strategic in what we are pushing. It's not going to happen overnight, but it has to be a strategic agenda to push the truth. You can't have the thing that works and be ashamed to push it. We have to be bold, we have to be intentional, we have to be focused, and we have to be knowledgeable.
I tell people, you listen to your pastor every Sunday, or you're on the media every day. Who is really influencing you? Your pastor or the media? So it's a culture shift. Number 4, the 4th star, media itself is strategic. People who control media don't play. They are very strategic with what they're doing. And if the church is to move or change the narrative, the church needs to move from doing a lot of catch-up to being an initiator and a strategic player.
Because it's the narration that has been, and nothing has been pushed out there so much. If you want to trend now, just mention pastor or a church, you will trend faster. Why? Because that's what is being pushed out. They will go look for one pastor that made one mistake out there. They will push it. There are 1,001 beautiful things that they said across the world. Those one they will make media. But the little mistake made in one corner of our local government will be the talking points across Nigeria. And when you keep bombarding the mind of people with such narrative, and the good ones, and that's why I believe the catch-up mentality of the church needs to change very quickly.
All right, thank you very much. In summary, before we go for time is fast spent, I'll just say this, that you see, when it comes to agenda, you can push whatsoever agenda you want to push globally, as long as you put an entertainment value in it, right? That's how this space works. And just so that this doesn't just end in conversation, it would be good for us to begin here, right? I mean, House of the Rock, Logic, Global Impact, the churches here present, to start this conversation going, where first, like Pastor Flores said, individually for each church, and then see how that collaboration can begin to happen are going to spiral too from here moving forward. And then, we get Kingdom Dream Festival to take 10% of whatever comes out of it. Right? God bless you all.